Hi dear students, how are you? Hope you are safe. At the end of this session, you would be able to define the double covalent bond, to explain the formation of a molecule have a double covalent bond, and finally to write the Lewis representation for this molecule that contain a double covalent bond. Double covalent bond is a sharing of two pairs of electrons between two atoms to achieve a stable electronic configuration. It is symbolized by two dashes. Example: CO2. Carbon has 4 valence electrons. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons. And here, in this molecule CO2, we have a 1 carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms. The carbon atom, as you see here, in its outer shell, it has 4 valence electrons and it needs 4 electrons to achieve its octet rule. This is the oxygen atom. As you see here, in the valence shell, outer shell, it has 6 valence electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here there is a lone pair and here another lone pair, but this is a single dot or unpaired electron, and here this electron is unpaired, which means it needs 2 electrons to achieve its octet rule. This is the second oxygen atom. Also here it has 6 valence electrons and it needs 2 electrons to achieve its octet rule. What will happen? The carbon atom shares 2 pairs of electrons with each oxygen atom. This is the first pair, this is the second pair, and here this is the first pair and this is the second pair. So the carbon shares 2 pairs of electrons with each oxygen atom. Carbon here needs 2 oxygen atoms to achieve or to form a stable molecule CO2. Lewis structural representation for CO2 molecule. This is the carbon atom that has 4 valence electrons, as you see here. Here there will be sharing for a first pair of electrons with the oxygen atom that has 2 single dots. This is the first single dot here, this is the first single dot here for carbon, sharing the first pair. And here between the second single dot in the oxygen and the second one in carbon, there will be sharing for a second pair. Also here, which means that carbon shares 2 pairs with each oxygen atom, 2 pairs of electrons with each oxygen atom to form a stable molecule CO2. The carbon atom has 4 valence electrons. It needs 4 electrons to achieve its octet rule and become stable. Oxygen atom has 6 valence electrons. It needs 2 electrons to achieve its octet rule to be saturated by 8 electrons and become stable. The carbon atom shares 4 pairs of electrons, 2 pairs of electrons with each oxygen atom. Carbon needs 2 oxygen atoms to form a stable molecule or a stable covalent compound CO2. And the nature of bond here. Between the carbon and oxygen atom, there is a sharing of 2 pairs of electrons, so the type is double covalent bond. Sharing 2 pairs, the type is double covalent bond. In the previous lesson, when we talk about sharing 1 pair, we said that the type is single covalent bond, but here sharing 2 pairs, so the type is double covalent bond. Be careful that the sharing 2 pairs will be between 2 atoms. Please resolve and write all the information on your copybook. Study the bond, double covalent bond, and turn in as an assignment, please. Thank you.